What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. I've got stuff on my bench. It's really cool. At the moment, the main things on my bench, the main things on my bench: Ghostbusters, Zombicide Black Plague, some Katachan Jungle Fighters, and Imperial Knights. Although I do have aliens as well, of course. But they're unlikely to be worked on. I'm going to be starting with Ghostbusters, of course, and before I do, this is a series, like I said, you put this on in the background whilst you're hobbying or painting along with me, and together we get stuff done, because we've got a whole lot to get done today. And I'm thinking I'll get my gribblies done today, or nigh on, damn it, and yeah. A bit more on my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, because he's starting to look quite good now. He's starting to look pretty nifty, I think. The heroes for Zombicide Black Plague, they're looking really cool. They're really coming on now. They really are, and I'm super chuffed with that. The rest of them is just like the zombies and whatnot I got to do for that now. So I've already sprayed them an undercoat with necrotic flesh, an army painted necrotic flesh primer that I had. I used it on my original Zombicide actually, so that's going to be cool. But what I've got to work on today is some white for my gribblies, their teeth. I've got to do some white on Ecto 1, the car, and the obviously Stay Puft himself. So that's going to be a thing. So you need to join me. I've got a cup of coffee on the go here, cooling down nice. I've also got a bottle of water, so that's good. I've got loads to talk about. So yeah, just set me aside, whether you're on your mobile or whatever. Set yourself up, and we are going to get cracking. So let's get to the bench. Alright, as you can see, gribblies galore. I'm going to start with this Arctic White from Game Colour here. So I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to give it a bit of a shake up here. Yeah, I'm trying a different microphone setting on my microphone, if that makes sense. My microphone has 5 microphones built into it, so I'm trying a different one, or a different couple. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Still quite a lot of this Arctic White in here. Anyway, so just popping some down on my little palette here. Yes. Now I'm going to need to fill it down. Bit of water, like so. This is what I'm doing, filling it down. Yeah, I think that's good, because I have applied the white grey, or a very, very light grey anyway, over their teeth already. So this is really just to get some final whites on the old teeth here. This is what we're doing. Let's lift you up a bit here. So then, right, where do I begin? So this is the first of my 2 days off. So with a bit of luck, I'll be coming out here again tomorrow. Didn't get any on the bench filmed last week. Well, I did. I got some filmed, but I wasn't happy with it. The sound wasn't right, so I ended up binning it. Hence the whole trying a different setting on my microphone thing. See, my microphone is a really expensive microphone. It's about 150 quid altogether, worth of microphone. So I want it to work well, and I want to use the best setting I can. This isn't the best setting, I know. The lapel mic setting, or when I connect a lapel mic to it, is actually better. but it does kind of. I do feel, I don't know, shackled to it. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I feel freer without it. So that's how I'm rolling. I suppose really I should pick up one of the ones that I have done from the last week's sessions, because I did get painting done last week. I just didn't manage to record it. Well, I recorded it, and I've recorded them in the past and thought, oh, do you know what, I'll just use the microphone, the internal microphone on the camera, but it's really not that great. It doesn't pick up all the things I want it to. The PAL mic I should stick with, I know that. It's just that sometimes I want to try something different, I want to try something different. And that's what I'm doing here in this one. And if I play this back, and I think, nah, I won't use it. So you won't even know. But some of the settings are more suited for some things than others. Right, I'm going to have a look at one I've done already. Yeah. Super cool. My Slimer he's coming out really well. I'm super pleased with how he's coming out. I really am. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more here. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. So, work's been busy. Busy, steady influx of stuff to deal with. I do have a bit of an issue right now with one of my timesheets. I've not had a problem with them before, but I seem to this week. So I'm hoping that tomorrow that will be underway to get sorted at least. Yeah. It's a lady I deal with through my agency. She's back. She's on leave at the moment. She's back off leave tomorrow, so hopefully she'll pick up my email. We can get my issue resolved. It's weird. It's never happened before, but it's just one of those things. Glitch, I think, in the system. I'm when I first opened up Ghostbusters, I thought, I won't even bother painting them. It's just a board game. I don't know if the miniatures of that warrant painting like that. But I'm so glad I have started it, because now that I'm putting paint on them, I'm really liking the way they're looking. I really am. I've sorted out a games cupboard at home. Just like it was more like a junk cupboard above the airing cupboard, but it's not going to fit all my games in. It's got most of them in, but it won't fit them all. But it is a really good. It has tidied away quite a few of my board games and things that I got lying around. Now, what I've got to ask myself, until Mini Warzone relocates, what I've got to ask myself is, do I want to keep Ghostbusters out here with like my Zombicides and that, and my Aliens, because it is kind of in the same vein as those games. It is. think we're good there, just about. Yeah. Once this stage is done, I'll be looking to do the reds of their eyes. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking to do. And after that, the black dot, and then I'll be looking at the next lot of miniatures. I'm thinking of doing the next lot in a grey, because they're a different type of ghost. I think ghosts, primarily should be like sort of grey white anyway. Don't you? I think so. That's just how I see it anyway. But yeah. So, regards to TV, or not really TV, but series we watch. Not really watching much at the moment, other than my CSI Miami, because I don't know why we just haven't got around. We're gonna start watching our Doctor Who's again, because we've ordered another season of that. So that'll be good. Yeah. I'm trying to get hold of season 9 of Ice Road Truckers 2, but I can't find it anywhere at the moment. I'm just waiting for it to appear. Now, I spent out quite a lot this week, so to hold up on that for a bit. But yeah. There we go. It's the third one done. I know they've got to have their bases done yet. Ugh. Was jiggling about, so trying to make myself comfortable. This is what these sessions are designed for, though, isn't it? It's to get these like production line stages done at a more enjoyable way. So the Gribby's one now is a slightly different colour to these ones. I didn't want them all to be exactly the same anyway, which is why I've kind of done this, and some in Aphomatic blue, and I've done some in a different one, and like Spirit Stone blue or whatever it was. That's totally the way I wanted it. I have to tidy up with a bit of black here as well. Ooh. Careful now, steady. Just thinking the next weekend, which is an actual proper weekend for me, i.e. a Saturday and a Sunday, I have off with my wife, so we might, depending on the fuel crisis, might be able to go somewhere. But if not, if people are still panic buying in earnest, then we'll just stay home. I was kind of hoping to go for a drive somewhere, but that's fine. Because we went to Tavistock the other week, and that was nice. A good change. I enjoyed that. There. Got 4. So I've done 4. I've got 4 left to do. The only thing with having my microphone set up the way it is at the moment, I can't see the display on it. So I can't tell how long I've been painting for or whatever. Because it always feels like I've only just started, and then I look at it, it's like, blimey, we've got 10 minutes to go, more or less. Because I like to try and keep the on the benches at around about an hour or just under, you know. Sometimes it can be less. Sometimes they have been known to go on after. But as a benchmark, an hour is good for me. And I don't like to go on as longer, like you would say in a like a live stream or something like that. There we are. Yeah, it wasn't until I actually started doing these guys I thought, I am so glad I did. Oh, talking of Ghostbusters, I've seen the trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie that's coming out. It looks everything that the last movie should have been. I don't know if I've said that before. If I have, I do apologise. But it looks like it could be everything the last movie should have been. It's just got that atmosphere about it. Like a winning formula almost. You see it. I mean, it's a real pity they never did a Ghostbusters 3, you know, with all the original cast and crew and that, you know, that would have been awesome. And a lot of the original actors are in it, which is good. I know poor old Harold, what's his name, passed away, but the kids in it are from what I can tell, are supposed to be his grandkids. So that's kind of a nice nod to him there. Free to go, free to go. Some stages are worse than others, I think, to do. It's just my experience. Oh, itch on my back. I know one thing. I'm looking forward to some coffee in a minute. Yeah, it's got the original station wagon in the movie, where it at least plays a part. They discover it. It's still got that classic siren sound. Yeah, so that's good. Hmm. Seen a clip of them driving around a field and on the streets. Looked like they were actually catching ghosts in it, but can't draw too much from a trailer because it's difficult to tell. You don't get a lot of context with what you're seeing, do you? So Yeah. There we are. I'm just gonna... I've got 2 left to go on this stage. I need some coffee, my friends. I need some coffee. Work on him next, I think. And then it. That's the last 2 of these. This stage I've got to go. And then we're all good. Oh, coffee, good. Yeah, then we're on to the... Or we will be on to the Mephiston Red for the eyes. The irises. I think the worst part on these is doing the nails. Doing a lot more manifestation for Seaton. So I'm going to be living there soon. I'm trying to think of the logistics about the moving. So I'm thinking of hiring a van when the time comes. A big van to get the majority of my stuff up there. I mean, we've both got remote work at home jobs, so location's not a problem. It really isn't. Excuse me, I'm just concentrating on this a bit. Seen some good YouTube stuff lately as well, which is all good. Sometimes, whilst I'm working, I'm able to watch a bit of YouTube, which is nice. If I'm doing something I don't have to concentrate too much on. Obviously, I turn it off when I have to start thinking. I've seen some good stuff. I've seen some good retro computer stuff, because I like all that. I wish I was good at electronics and I could sort these things out for myself. That would be great. Sadly, I can't, and I'm not. But you know, we've all got different talents. I'm happy with myself and that. Loads of tributes for like Clive Sinclair and all that kind of thing going on, which is really nice. Nice to see. And it's bringing out a lot of the stories of the Spectrum and the Sinclair ZX81 and Sinclair in general. I see Micromen has made a resurgence, and yeah, it's all real good stuff. Right, that one. Last one. Yeah. Gribbleys. I've also rearranged one of my bookshelves at home. Make better use of the space. It's enabled me to kind of restore some of my books. Not restore, restack them in a better way on the shelf. I know what I'm talking about. Even if you don't. What's he talking about? He's a nutter. But yeah, life is good right now. Just saying, life is good. Job is good. Although that said, I am still desperately trying to secure a position in the same company that my wife works at. As I've said before, it's a massive company. Probably the biggest in the country. It's just so much scope in there for expansion in different areas you want to go to. My daughter's loving it. I was doing her apprenticeship in there. If you didn't know, she's doing a mechanical engineering apprenticeship. She's getting quite stuck into it now. This is good. I think it might be a 4-year apprenticeship. I can't really remember. But I know that sounds like a long time, but the qualifications you gain at the end of it, and then with no student debt, it's just a no-brainer, really. Yeah, it's absolutely marvellous. Get like the best qualifications going in your field, and you really start earning the big bucks, which is nice. Nice for everyone involved. Right, and that's him. Okay, Mr. Stay Puft. Mr. Stay Puft. Right. So he's trying to sort his eyes out here. Then we've got to do this line around his you know, I'm wearing these glasses at the moment, but sometimes I feel I see something at the corner of my eye, and I turn, there's nothing there. You ever get that? Not a spooky, scary thing, just like, I'm sure I saw something there. Talking of spooky, scary, at the time of recording this, we're into what? On the 4th of October. I hope everybody's Halloween painting challenges have been going well. I mean, obviously you'll know by now, but yeah. I mean, my haunted house project is going really well. And I couldn't be happier. Actually attracting a lot of attention outside of YouTube. Perhaps I'll talk more about that another time. Don't want to say too much. Anyway. This is good. This is going well. I mean, I thought the money I paid for this game, which wasn't a lot by the way, was worth it just for this miniature alone. Just to have him on the shelf, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That is awesome. That is truly awesome. So, I don't know, yeah, it's not too bad of a camera angle here. Might have to do his hat as well, possibly. Oh, this is like a hold your breath detail. This. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. You won't be able to tell on camera, but you can tell in real life the difference between the white and the off-white. Quite glaringly obvious. So if you don't do a bit, it's obvious. Right, there we go. That ain't bad at all. So now I'm going to do his hat. I'll see how this looks when it dries. Because often with a paint, particularly acrylic, when it dries you have a whole new outlook. Gives you a whole new outlook on what it is you've been painting and go, actually, actually that looks alright or that doesn't. There. Wow. Ecto 1 is going to be next. Some coffee first though. Let's have some coffee first, eh? And we are going to need grey. Starting off with a darker grey, I think. Grey. Well, Fenrisian grey, I think, could be good. He says. Don't think there's any ball bearing in this. However, I do have a ball bearing. So let's pop it in. There we go. Ha! Hear the shake now. That's what I'm talking about. So this is Fenrisian grey, which is kind of like a light blue grey. Okay. So we want these are windows. On Ecto 1 here. I mean, it's absolutely fine. I'll just I don't I can see that. We got to do the old windshield. Windshield's an okay name. There we go. Had our shopping delivered earlier. Like our weekly shop sort of thing. detail gets a little bit soft in the middle of these doors here, so definitely soft on the Ghostbusters logo, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I have to have some real killer moments for that one. Kind of got to make this up a little bit. But that's okay. Ecto 1. There we are. There's a little bit on here. And now I can do the teeth on Slimer, a bit more of the whites, I think. There we are. Yeah. Not sure about his eyes yet, but that's, for another thing. Time for some coffee, must be. I'm just nipping around to see what time we have on the 45 minutes. We're at 45 minutes, folks. All that's taken 45 minutes. Wow. Oh. Well, what can I do with that? I suppose I can do the astrogranite debris on Slimer there. Yeah, I can do that. And we'll just use bits, I think. Little bits. So this is good. This is good. So things are all, working out all right, I think. Slowly but steadily, slowly but surely. Is that the way? We've had some tough times in life, my wife and I and our family. I've had even tougher ones as well, going back when I was younger. But, I think we're starting to see a definite shift in the way things are going for us now. And that's good. It's very positive. The daughter's finally got some sort of direction, I suppose, with her mechanical engineering. I think she's loving it. She's loving all the mathematics of it, like the algebra and stuff, trigonometry, all that bugumpery. Stuff I'm not very good at, I'm afraid. I have done it, but my goodness, I can't do it to that extent. But I'm doing other things, I'm doing very, especially with my job and the whole, when I did the G7 thing, that was an experience like no other I've never had before. Spreadsheets, I'd have laughed in your face, 6 months before that, probably even a month before I did it. I'd have laughed in your face. No, maybe 6 months, because I did start doing courses. I'll say 6 months beforehand. I would have laughed in your face if you'd have said to me, you're going to be doing a spreadsheet, primarily spreadsheet based role, and you're going to do it for a living. I'll be like, no way, get out of town. But there it is, I did it. Good experience too. That was a great experience. So I've done the basing on that. Suppose I could carry on, do it on the gribblies, but you know, quite liking the way he's looking. He'll look better once his tongue is done, I know. I'll let him dry on that first, because that's quite important. So what I'm going to do is reaffirm some of the white lines on Ecto 1. That's what I'm going to do. Ecto 1. It's a great registration plate. Not bad. Not bad at all. I went out earlier to pick up some medication that had arrived for me at my local chemist. So I wanted to get that, of course. So I'm just going to do some area marking out here now. Area with white. At least this white's not going to be Ecto 1 nearly starting to come together. Right, what time have we got here? Just looking on my camera. 55. Oh, well, we are going to end it here, kind of. So we're going to zoom out, baby. Out and up. There we are. Wow. I am super, super pleased with what I got done there. A particularly not 100% enjoyable task on the old gribblies, doing those white bits there. So we've done that. Done the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, a bit around his neck and his hat. Ecto 1, Slimer. Done a lot of good work there. And I'm having coffee. How cool is that? It's not raining at the moment. The weather outside is dull and overcast. I mean, no sun at all, but it's not raining. Shouldn't have said that, but hey, that's the way it is. Right, so you know the drill by now. If you like these videos, then please do, hit the like button. If you really hate it, just hit that dislike button. That's fine too, because that's as helpful, just as helpful. So yeah. My plan next for the gribblies is to get the rest of these guys, the Astral Granite, done on their bases. I've got 2 done with that. And then when that's done, I might concentrate on the irises. Yeah, before I go on to the pupils. Yeah, I want to get them all up to the same stage. See, that's what I'm looking for. Then they'll get finished quicker. At least that's how I think of it. Might even put some heating on in a moment, because it's a little chilly. It's starting to get a little chilly. In fact, I'm going to do it now. heating's on. I used to be up that end of the studio doing this. So, yeah, it's kind of odd doing it down here. Excuse me. I'm trying to imagine where I'd be if I was in Seaton right now. Probably in where I think Minnie was in would be. I have my desk in front of the window again, more or less directly in front of the window. At least my painting desk. Would I still keep this as my painting desk? I think so. I mean, it'd make a good base for a gaming table. But then I've got those other ones for that. Although they could do with being a bit taller, I suppose. They could make for good painting table. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows the future, right? That's just so much to think about. Either way, it's all coming up with me. It's not. So, yeah. Anyway, like I say, thanks ever so much for watching. Please do hit that like, share and subscribe. And if you really want to help support me in this channel, check out my Patreon account and you'll have access to exclusive videos. I think from level 2 upwards you get painting with patrons, which is kind of like this, but it's more intense and it's more involved. It's just us. So, yeah. And it's in the higher resolution as well. I mean, these I do in 720p now because otherwise it's going to take forever to upload and render, and I just don't have that kind of luxury, really. I mean, that may change in the future if I get a faster computer or whatever, but you know. Excuse me. Wow. Oh, I've got to go and prep another video or do something else. Drink my coffee. Thanks, guys. I'll see you around. Remember, all brushes lead to war, my friends. Bye for now. Bye-bye.